Hey everybody, Jedi Jack Luther. It's Friday here, and I have the day off from work, so I've just been working in my room here, just reorganizing, straightening up. I actually don't have a box today, unfortunately. It's probably going to be a little bit before I get another box, but I haven't done a video in a while, and I kind of just want to keep the flow going. Anyone that's checking my channel, so I figured while I was cleaning up stuff, and I'm working on this one bookcase where the camera is now hanging out at. I thought I'd tell an interesting story just to pass the time and just to put a video out there. I want to show you something. So I get kind of crafty every now and then. I like to make stuff and I do some weirdo projects, and I just like to build things, and my imagination just goes crazy. So a long time ago, there was this, I was on the website crack.com, and they were doing an article about something. They had this picture of this three-headed horse, and each head had its own eyeball, and it looked like it was screaming. It was just a very creepy picture. I mean, you just looking at it almost made you nauseated because your brain couldn't process what it was seeing. Well, I thought it was a very interesting image, so I wanted to build a diorama with that as the principal theme, with that weirdo looking horse head. So I created this diorama. I'm going to show it to you. I put it on Facebook before, but I want to put a video because I actually want to talk about it. I don't get to explain that what this is, and people who have looked at it just they claim it's the creepiest thing they've ever seen, which was kind of my intention. But you know, here it is. This is the diorama I created. Now what you're looking at is, you can clearly see over here is the three-headed horse thing, and it's creepy as all get out. I bought some moss and stuff put down here. I'm going to try to tilt it. You can see there's some gravestones that are in the back corner here. There's some gravestones, some bales of hay. I got a cattle skull in the rear corner there. If you can see it, there's a little old-fashioned wagon wheel. And then you have this farm picture that kind of, you got a full picture of a farm and then half a picture of it. And then you have this bluish wheat field that's on top with the horse head coming out of it. So this was like my take on a cursed, haunted farm. Now, the reason why the horse head is in full color and the rest of it is all messed up is I consider this a cursed object. I joke about it. It's not really cursed. Nothing's bad happened in the apartment because I have it. But I joke about it being cursed because when I printed the picture of the horse head, it came out in beautiful full color, just what it was on the computer screen, exactly how it was. Right after that, I printed the picture of the farmland, which was the barn and everything that's in the background, but it wasn't big enough, so I decided to cut the picture in half, kind of make it look like it's a rolling film, like, you know. And then I printed the wheat field. But when those printed, the color ran out, and I ended up with this really bad purplish yellowish farm and this very blue tinted wheat field. And it was almost like the picture of the horse is so dark and cursed that it destroyed the color part of the printer and therefore completely messed it up. It's just, normally you see color gradually go, but that horse head just destroyed that. So I kind of joke that it's cursed to a certain extent. Also, after I put it together and took a picture of it, we had my wife's old camera. Well, when I took a picture of it, its picture file was corrupt. We had to delete it because it couldn't be read. It's like, oh my word, I created a cursed object. It's so, but it's not really cursed. I just joke about it. But I actually am very, very proud of this thing. I mean, it's just, when I did the wheat field and it came out so bad, I thought, well, this is messed up, and I couldn't just run, at that point I couldn't run out and get another color cartridge quite yet. So I thought, you know what, let's roll with it. And, you know, this horse has cursed this farmland. So that's why we have the farmland in the back cut in half and added onto itself. And the horse is flying out of the upside down blue wheat field. With graves over here. We don't know what happened on this farm, and you probably don't want to know what happened on the farm, but it's just something fun I put together and created on my own. I mean, it's pretty bad that came out of my head. I mean, that's pretty dark right there. I mean, but there was no darkness intended to it. It was just, what can I do to tell a story? And it tells a very horrible story. I mean, you wouldn't want to drive down into that area if you got, you look up and there's a blue wheat field and here comes a three-headed horse screaming at you. But I just got as creative as I could, and there's steps of point, and I really have to thank my wife for it. There were points where I wanted to end it. Like, I think this is enough. She's like, no, it's missing something. You gotta roll with it. What's it missing? So I put some moss in there. She said, no, it's still missing something. It needs something more. So here's my wife goading on the dark part of my brain to make this horrid creation that, scares people. Even my friend Nick, who loves Freddy Krueger, is like, oh my God, that's the creepiest thing I've ever seen. So, but I just wanted to show that off. I'm just sitting at home today. I thought, I'll make a video just to put on there so you know that I'm still alive and I haven't disappeared or anything. But just got the day off working in my room, thought I'd make a video, and I wanted to show off something that I normally wouldn't show off. I mostly do toys and figures and stuff like that. But I just want to show off something that I personally made. I'm pretty proud of it. I like to display it, and people are going to think it's the creepiest thing ever. But, it's something I made myself, and I like it. It's fantastic. It's really a piece of artwork. I love to just put it somewhere and have people look at it all the time, but I don't know how to enter that in there. So that is my man-made cursed object, a flying three-headed horse coming out of the wheat field. But so it's Friday afternoon. Hope everyone has good. It's Memorial Day weekend coming up. Hope everyone have a good Memorial Day weekend. Go out and put. I guess we'll put flowers on the stones of the ones that have gone before us, and then I guess go out for a barbecue or go to the pool. I mean, that's what most people do. Is the official, unofficial day of summer, first day of summer. So I'm hoping to have a box here shortly and to start getting back into that. It's probably going to be just a little bit, but like I said, I want to make a video just to get make sure we get one at least once a month so people know what's going on. Other than that, I haven't gotten anything new. I'm looking around. Only thing new I've really gotten lately is I got a few of the older Masters of the Universe figures. This is Tongue Lashor, and I picked him up to go with my castle. He's in really excellent shape. I'm very happy with this figure. Most figures, you get them and their legs are completely loose because of the rubber band, but you see there's no wiggling there. He's pretty tight. His accessories are bright and shiny. I mean, literally, it looks like he just came out of the package. I'm not a big fan of this dragonfly crossbow. I don't get that. I mean, I can understand, a swamp type deal. That would make sense, but not really. And of course, he can't really hold his weapons that well, but he does have that. He's got that tongue lashing thing going. So put him back up there. All right, well, at some point I'll be getting another box here shortly, probably sometime in the month of June, hopefully. And we'll be back on the air. Just keep looking. And I'll talk to everyone later. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to finish cleaning up this room, getting everything really straightened around. And everyone take care. I'll see you on the next go around when I get cardboard in here and we open it up and find out what's in the box.